to the Bigger the Pill podcast, man. Y'all already know the saying, man. The bigger the headache, the bigger the pill, and you the pill, baby. That's anything you got going on in your life. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share. That's the only way the channel gonna grow is if y'all grow with me, I grow with y'all, we grow together. Y'all already know what's going on. To my live audience, I do have stars now. Feel free to send the stars. If not, I just appreciate y'all being here anyway. Man, let's jump right into it, man. These Indiana Pacers they are not playing. I had to hold my tongue just now. I had to hold my tongue already. Show just started, man. These Indiana Pacers is not playing right now, dog. These boys is not playing. And I'm going to be real. I owe them boys an apology because I ain't give them enough credit. Them boys is a scrappy team. They going to fight you all 48 minutes. And if you think you going to let your foot out the gas, you will lose. You will lose. We finally got a Tyrese Halliburton sighting this game. Shout out Tyrese. He had a great game this game. We finally got a Tyrese Halliburton sighting. He had a horrible first two games. You know what I mean? While SGA out there giving you miraculous game one and game two, Tyrese was nowhere to be found. He showed up last night. Almost had a triple-double. One rebound away from a triple-double, man. That's how you show up for your team, Tyrese, when they need you. You know what I mean? Chet showed up for OKC last night. You know what I'm saying? Third team, first quarter points. You know what I'm saying? Chet came out on fire. I just knew Chet was about to show out. I thought Chet might have one of them historical games, you know what I'm saying, for his career. You feel me? Because Chet was really on one when the game first started. I'm talking about hunting for his shot. It wasn't he wasn't waiting or nothing. But it just Chet, they need you more than that, Chet. You know what I'm saying? Going into the second half, shit. Second half, excuse my French, second half, Chet, you only gave them 3 more, what? Nah, correction. You only gave them 7 more points in the second half. Chet, they needed you, man. This y'all first game. This was y'all first game in Indiana. You should have knew they was going to need you. Especially with their bench playing the way their bench was playing. They bench had half of the points by halftime. 30 of the 64 points they had, y'all. Let me make sure I get the stat right for y'all, man. I got it in my notes. Yeah, like I was saying, 30 of the 64 points they had going into halftime, man, was from the bench for Indiana. Come on, man. What we talking about, man? What we talking about? Like Shaq say all the time, man, it come down to the others, man. The others got to do their job. The others do their job, boy, you'll get you a ring. You'll get you a championship. And Indy, others is doing their job right now. Ain't nothing to discuss. The game was so close in the first quarter, I thought it was going to be close like that throughout. But even with it being close like that, you could never really look at that game and say, okay, OKC had that game in the headlock like they were supposed to have it. Nah. Even when they was up 9. They was up 9 at one point in time. The largest leads for both teams throughout this game was 9 points. You know what I mean? So, they were never in control, though, if you watch the game. Them boys was never in control of the game like how we thought they was in control of the game. Never was. Never was. You had OKC, them boys shot 55% from the field in the ending the first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, correction. Yeah, nah. OKC shot 55% from the field, ending of the first, but Indy was right there with them. 50% from the field. Anything you can do, I can do better. That's what type of game this was. You feel me? You play good defense, we play good defense. Y'all cause a turnover, we gonna force a turnover. Y'all score, we gonna score. Back and forth game the whole time. Whole time. Then you had Spicy P. He gave you 7 points in the first quarter. And then Halliburton gave you another 5 with his 7. So, you know what I'm saying? You got 2 players that kind of counterbalanced the production that Chet had done gave you in the first quarter. And like I say, might I add, now he disappeared after halftime, y'all. He only finished the game, gave you 13 in the first quarter, finished the game with 20 points. Where were you second half, Chet? Them boys needed you, man. Where were you? Ain't no way you got tired that fast, Chet. Y'all coach staggering you in Harkenstein minutes. Y'all ain't even on the court at the same time. How many minutes you played this game, Chet? Let's go look and see. Chet, you played 34 minutes, man. In a 48-minute game, you played 34 minutes, Chet. Where were you? You disappeared on them boys, bro. You disappeared on them boys, bro. I want to know why. There's no way you was tired. Not how you came out the gate. But you probably was. You probably spent all your energy in the first half. We gonna go with that excuse, Chet. That's the best one I can give you. Because for you to disappear like that is crazy. But we gonna let you live, man. We gonna let you live. Jalen Williams, the second option for OKC, he finally showed up. Gave you 26 points. It ain't matter. He gave you 26 points and it ain't matter. With a -9 plus minus. So that means while he was on the court, they was losing by 9. What I just told y'all before I gave y'all that stat. Indiana's highest lead was 9 points. So that means while you was on the court, them 9 points they were leading by. Jalen Williams, it was your fault. Although you had the best game of this series, you gave 26. It ain't enough though. It just wasn't enough, man. Wasn't enough. That fourth quarter would kill y'all. Them boys kill y'all in the fourth quarter. I'm talking about when I say kill y'all, left you stinking in the fourth quarter. You hear me? But, you know what I mean? Then, man, let's give a shout out, man. Round of applause and let's give a shout out to TJ McConnell, man. He had the biggest momentum swing play I done seen in the playoffs this far, man. When the man steal the ball off the inbounds, almost go out of bounds, throw the ball off the OKC defender, bro, just to get the ball back in his team hands, bro. And then look in the camera and yell, bro. I knew then OKC was gonna look. This was not about to look right for OKC. When TJ McConnell come off the bench and giving you that type of energy and the production that he gave you, the man gave you 10 points, 6 assists. Can't say what you gonna say? It's only 10.6 assists. Halliburton only been giving you 15 and 11 as an average. It ain't too much of a difference, man. And not to mention the man ain't turning the ball over. I think the man had maybe 2 turnovers all night. Let's go look at TJ McConnell turnovers real quick. My man's had 2 turnovers. 2 turnovers, man. And whoever did this box score robbed my man because he had 6 assists. They only gave him 5. Come on, man. TJ McConnell coming off the bench giving you that type of energy, man. It's hard to deal with. And you in Indy? Come on, man. What we talking about? I ain't gonna lie, I had OKC in 5, and it don't look like this about to be nowhere near gentleman's suite. Like I told y'all after game 1, after I told y'all after game 1, if Indiana can find a way to keep that consistent, this was going 7 possible. If they can stay consistent, them boys is remaining consistent. That's just what it is. These boys have been remaining consistent all playoffs. And that's why they where they at now, man. That's exactly why they where they at now, man. This series can possibly go 7. We got to see how this next game fold out. Like I told y'all, I told y'all last show, OKC ain't lost back-to-back games since April 4th and April 6th. So, but the crazy thing is, it's a reverse to that stat because Indy ain't lost back-to-back in the playoffs. They 5-0 in back-to-back. When it come down to back-to-back losses, them boys is 5-0. Them boys ain't took a back-to-back loss since the playoffs started yet. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Great playoffs games, bro. Great playoff games, bro. Let me get my boy Ben Mathurin, man. Let me show Ben Mathurin some love. Because I kind of disrespected Ben, what series that was, in the Celtics series, because he disappeared on us. But I found out today, and you know, you ain't living if you ain't learning. You know what I'm saying? I learned today, Ben Mathurin is the 3rd leading scorer on that Indiana Pacers team, y'all. I didn't know he was putting out that type of level of production, bro. He is the 3rd leading scorer on that team this season. I thought it was Neesmith. This man is the third leading scorer for that Indiana Pacers team, and last night he showed you why, bro. He showed you why, bro. He was the reason why Indiana had all them bench points, bro. Benedict Mathurin gave you 27 points off the bench, almost a 30 piece. Off the bench, man. Off the bench. Give that man his flowers. Like I say, I just learned today. And I ain't gonna say I've been watching them boys all season, but I've been keeping up with the NBA all season. But I just found out today that this man is the third leading scorer on that roster. Like I say, I owe him an apology because I talked bad about him during that that Cleveland series. He was nowhere to be found. He was nowhere to be found, bro. And then he come out of nowhere last night and give you 27 off the bench. Come on, man. Come on, man. What we talking about here? What we talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? I want to say it was after halftime. Indy had 24 bench points. The OKC only had 8. 8 points off the bench. After game 2, when you have 2 players come off the bench and combine for 40. Alex Caruso and Andre or Aaron Wiggins, the other one that come off the bench. Let me go get his name right. I ain't gonna butcher the man's name like that. Aaron Wiggins. They came off the bench in game 3 and combined for 40. Game 2 and combined for 40. Last night, your bench in itself only gave you 8. Only gave you 8, man. That's insane. Indy was like a boa constrictor last night. Them boys wrapped their body around their neck. And boy, I promise you they ain't let go. SGA only had 24 points last night with 6 turnovers. We ain't seen him do that. Now, we have seen him this playoffs, game 3, fall off a cliff. Give you 14 points this game 3, 18 points this game 3, and now you got this game 3 and he only give you 24. Now, we have seen that. We've seen him disappear in these game 3s throughout the series. But you can't be mad at the man when in game 1 and game 2 of each series, he done gave you 34 apiece. It's human nature. He is not a robot. He is not an alien, man. I seen a video the other day, somebody trying to say SGA a shapeshift and then go slow-mo the interview talking about his eyes change. Man, if you don't go ahead with that Photoshop stuff, man, that man is human being, man. And we seen last night he was a human being, man. That man was out there tired. Every time he hit the floor, man, the man laid down, put his hand behind his head trying to catch his breath. Like he was about to go to sleep. They had the whole starting 5 for OKC gassed. Them boys ain't had nothing in the tank. Tired. You feel me? Great game 3, y'all. It was a great game 3, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was intrigued from beginning to end. Because even, like I say, even when OKC went up, I think OKC had, at one point in time, the highest lead for them was 9 points. But it looked like they was about to really push that thing to about 15. And Indy ain't budged. I said, oh yeah, this gonna be a long night for OKC, baby. This gonna be a long night for OKC, baby. And be dang if it wasn't. But for going in the half, OKC had 9 turnovers. Going in the half. We ain't never known them to turn the ball over like that. Going in the half, them boys had 9 turnovers, and 4 of them came in the second quarter. And we ain't talking about 4 regular turnovers. No, I'm talking about, if it was the NFL, you might well call that a pick 6, man. India outscored them on points out turnovers last night, too. Beat them at their own game. Outscored them on points out turnovers last night. They had so many turnovers. Finished the game with 19. 17 tied they high for the playoffs this year. They wanted to set a new playoff high. 19. I say, ooh, Indiana ain't playing. TJ McConnell, once again, give him another round of applause because the performance TJ put on last night was immaculate. Nothing short of it. You feel me? To be a role player and affect the outcome of a game that much? Man, stop playing with that boy TJ. That boy TJ had a night last night. The boy had a night last night. And then mind you now, OKC shot 10 or 18 from the 3-point line last night. Going not in totality, my fault. Going into the fourth quarter, OKC was 10 or 18 from the 3-point line, bro. Had only missed 8 threes all night, and not even during that time period, bro. Not one time did you look at that game and say, man, OKC might got doggone blow these boys on up out of here. Not one time you watched that game throughout watching that game last night did you think at any point that OKC was in control of that game. They had momentum for all of, I want to say, half of a quarter, man. They had the momentum for all of about half of a quarter, man. TJ McConnell did that play, that great IQ play off the steal, off the inbound. Couldn't get it to nobody else. Throw it off the OKC player for the ball back. Man, switch the whole momentum, bro. Switch the whole momentum. You can see the momentum. You can see the life leave out them boys. I say, man, TJ on bull the night. You hear me? Not to mention, like I say, we already gave Benedict Mather his flowers for his 27, but I failed to mention it was the efficient 27, man. This man was like 9 or 11 shooting when he had 25. He only had to miss 2 shots, bro. Come on, man. This going to be a good series, y'all. This going to be a good series here, man. I'm telling you right now, this going to be a good series. I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. And I had OKC in 5, but I had told y'all when I made that prediction, man, hey, I want to see a 7-game series, man. This the NBA Finals, man. I want to see a 7-game series. And how it's shaking out right now and how it's looking, we might get us a 7-game series, y'all. But that's all I really have for y'all tonight, man. We're going to see how OKC respond game 4 in Indy. I'm going to tell you now, they lose game 4, they can cancel this. They can cancel this championship, bro. They lose game 4, they is not winning. This series is over. Put it in the books. Indy first championship in franchise history will be won if OKC cannot come out and win game 4. I'm telling y'all now. OKC play around with Indy if they want to when they go out here game 4 and don't win. You can hang it up. Say you still made history this year, but you can hang it up, bro. You can hang it up. Y'all ain't getting no chip. Tell you now, y'all ain't getting no chip. That's just me being all the way 100 with you, Shay. And I rock with you, bro. I like your game. You feel me? You the reason why the mid-range ain't dead, big homie. But I'm telling you now, you go out there and you lose game 4. You can cancel this championship ring that you had plotted on getting sized for your finger. I'm going to tell you that now. But, you know what I'm saying? That's game 3, man. Well, I can't wait. Game 4 tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in, lock in. You know what I mean? I don't know. Depending on how spicy it get, boy, I might come back with the prize picks out of nowhere on y'all. Just stay tuned, huh? But, man, y'all already know what's going on, man. My name is Curtis McNeil. This is the Bigger the Pill podcast. Y'all already know the saying, the bigger the headache, the bigger the pill. And you the pill, baby. That's anything you got going on in your life. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share. That's the only way the channel gonna grow is if y'all grow with me, I grow with y'all, we grow together. To my live audience, I do have stars now. Feel free to send the stars. If not, I appreciate y'all being here anyway. Last little couple of announcements. Like I told y'all last show, I'm rolling out. I will be co-hosting a new show called Most Popular Discussions. I am the co-host. I am partnering with none other than Miss Popular herself. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We will be debuting the show Saturday. First show debuts Saturday, 1 p.m. Y'all tune in with us, man. Tap in with us, man. I just appreciate, you know what I'm saying, and I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying, for the doors that's being opened before me. And I'm going to just keep walking, and I'm going to walk on through them. Y'all already know, and I hope y'all walk with me, step with me throughout this journey. I appreciate y'all for stepping with me this far. You know what I mean? Also, on the 21st, I will be live from the Podcast Expo. I'm gonna do a couple interviews, and you never know, I might have a special guest. So y'all just make sure y'all tune in for that, man. For real. You know what I mean? June 21st, Podcast Expo, right on 2 Notch Road. You know what I mean? $5 entry fee. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the flyer. Y'all know what's going on, man. We gonna have fun, man. We gonna keep working. We gonna keep pushing. And like I say, I appreciate y'all taking this journey with me, man. This has been the Bigger the Pill podcast. I am your host, Curtis McNeil. Bigger the headache, the bigger the pill, and you the pill, baby. I'm up out of here.